All right, everyone, welcome to another edition of Reds Flashback Friday, where this week we are going to be taking on the 2006 Classic between the Indians and the Reds back in the day, where there was not as much to be excited about around Great American Ballpark. But at this time, look at that stadium. The place was filled. 34,000 people there on a Friday night getting ready for some fireworks that night. Didn't have fireworks every Friday back then, so that's why people were maybe a little bit excited. Another reason to be excited, the Reds were 7 games over 500 and tied for first going into this game. Now, the Indians had taken a 7-0 lead, and the Reds had to score 4 in the bottom of the 8th to make it somewhat close. The Indians took another run back in the top of the 9th to make it 8-4. So we'll start there. 8-4, top of the 9th. This is the Indians broadcast, by the way. Gonna have the Reds broadcast switched in. Wickman's Warriors there. They might not have been looking forward to what was gonna happen later on in this segment, but Bob Wickman was he's an okay closer. You're gonna see his stats here in just a second. 309. But the Indians were not the greatest team, but he was probably thinking, oh, this is gonna be an easy night for me. I'm just gonna go in, close up the night and just go back to the hotel room. Pretty good night, Only had 8 walks so far that year, 15 strikeouts, 23 hits, Decent little year for Mr. Bob Wickman. But, the murderer's row of Scott Hatteberg and Austin Kearns, they're ready to take him on. He's up first, gets a curveball down and away, flies out to Johnny Peralta. There's New York Yankees manager Aaron Boone there. And now Austin Kearns steps up. Austin Kearns had a great start to that year before being dealt in that big trade to Washington, actually, at the deadline. But Austin Kearns here, Bob Wickman, got a big old lip in his mouth, throws one up. Kearns rips a single into left field. I miss Austin Kearns sometimes. I don't miss him as much as I used to. This team was really when I just started growing up as a Reds fan. Look, there's Billy Hatcher right there, first base coach. Love Billy Hatcher, and then we got Brandon Phillips up there. That's Austin Kearns, one of his 33 career steals right there. So you just watched history, folks. Brandon Phillips up to the plate now doing his trademark batting stance. Hits one out to right. Franklin Gutierrez of the Indians coming on, and he can't make the play. Austin Kearns moves to third. Got Brandon Phillips on first, and there's ducks on the corner for the Reds in the 9th with only one man out. Franklin Gutierrez is like, oh boy, what did I do? I let him back in the game. Eric Wedge, Indians manager, trying to tell him, it's okay, kid, you got it. Franklin Gutierrez, though, with a long stare that he's going to worry about. Almost made the play, but he just missed it by a foot. I got it, guys. I got it. I don't got it. Just missed it. But these 2 men on for Xavier Valentin to step right up to the plate. Red legend Xavier Valentin. Maybe only to me, but to me, Red legend Xavier Valentin. 3-2 count, worked it, but drives one down the line to Ben Broussard of the Indians. He will drive in a run, though, but that picks up the second out of the inning. Victor Martinez, Indians catcher, comes out to just calm down his pitcher, like any good catcher will do there. But Wickman, a little bit more worried now, and now we've got another Reds legend, Ryan Freel. Rest in peace, buddy. Ryan Freel was awesome back in these days for Reds, just running into walls, flying around, making plays. He was the original fast number 6 that the Reds had. Takes first pitch, low fastball into the dirt. Second pitch, fastball outside. Jerry Nairn looking on there. Third pitch, another fastball low and outside. Feigns to bunt there, misses, but the fifth pitch in the at-bat is a fastball low and away. Freel flips the bat. Wedge comes out. He's like, should I take you out? You got this, Wickman? Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, why don't you go pick up save here? We'll just head back to the hotel, get you a post-game meal. We'll be good, all right? Let's go. Can't really tell what he's saying there because he's chewing gum, but that's just what I'm thinking he said. Now, another Red legend from back in those days, Felipe Lopez, up to the plate. First pitch inside, curveball there. Second pitch, low and away in the dirt. Wedge is like, oh, well, maybe I could have taken him out there. Reds fans, look at all those people there still getting behind Felipe Lopez in a 2-0 count right now. Another inside fastball there. And Felipe Lopez takes another inside fastball. Nice bat flip there from Felipe. Walks the bases loaded. And you know who's coming up next. Look at all those people there. There's a ton of people there. Without contest, it looks like a playoff game. It looks like a Game 7 or something. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Adam Dunn. Double fours himself. Stepping up to plate, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded. Every kid's dreaming to step up in this situation at some point in their baseball career. High fast, that was a curveball, sorry. High curveball there. Bob Wickman, look at him, he's just tossing the ball back into his glove. He's probably a little bit nervous. Look at this stat here. The Indians broadcast knew it, what was coming. Grand slam, and next pitch, belt high, middle in fastball. Adam Dunn drives it into the visitors' bullpen for the ultimate grand slam, and the Reds walk off on this night, June 30th, 2006, as a winner. Wedge got beat. Adam Dunn comes home. Again, look at all the people there. And look at all his teammates there ready to mob him as he comes in. And big jump at the plate. Oh, Brandon Clausen is there to celebrate with him. Jason LaRue there. Shout out Jason LaRue. Now watch the replay again. Just belt high, middle and fast. You can't do that to Adam Dunn. But he checks, makes sure the ball is fair, goes over. Little bat flip there. Little bat flip from Adam Dunn. Wish I could have seen the bat actually flip. Get a little more on it. But look at all the people. That is an amazing amount of people for a June game. While the Reds were good that year, but get Rich Aurelia, bringing him into the dugout to celebrate. And look at this. Junior turns around, sees him, acknowledges him, brings him in to do the sniff, bump and sniff handshake. Look at that. Sniff, bump the head. Pretty good handshake there. People were going to stay for the fireworks anyway, but hey, they got to see a win. Let's go, come on, yeah, let's go. And Adam Dunn here is going to end it with a curtain call. That was the highest the Reds would get that year. They would finish off the season 80-82, unfortunately. And Adam Dunn was traded 2 years later. Austin Kearns and Felipe Lopez were traded to the Nationals later in the year. And the season didn't really end the way the Reds wanted it to, but in that moment, the Reds were tied for first, 8 games over 500. Pretty cool moment for that 2006 team. This is Steve signing off for Reds Flashback Fridays.